Everyone get out!
Hello tankers and tankettes. Today I'm going to take a sort of a fleeting look at the brand new Tier 6 Soviet Scout, the MT-25. As you probably are aware, this thing is the replacement of the T-50-2, and this is literally the first battle I had in it, so don't expect this to be full of reasoned, thought-out opinions, because like I said, first battle, so it's not like I've got a feel for this tank yet. But that said, it was fun and it's not bad. Now, where the T-50-2 was sort of long and skinny, this one's quite short and squat. So it immediately looks different, and it definitely feels slower because it is slower. The top speed is less. It's got top speeds more akin to the ELC these days, which is still reasonably fast. The traverse is actually better. It's now got the same traverse as the T50, so it's it turns pretty well, as you can see. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm going to intercept that scout, but no, they took care of it already. So that's two of their scouts down. I don't have anything to do on this bit of the map anymore. But that's what I usually do on this map in a scout. I kind of hang around near the cap for a while, especially if there's artillery, because somebody invariably tries to run right down the middle. And they did, but they did it right at the beginning of the match when there was still plenty of friendlies around, so they got themselves blown up pretty quick. So I decide there's nothing doing on that flank, there's just a lone Panther. Well, there's a pair of tank destroyers there as well now, but it's not like I can, stand there and trade shots. That's not what you're meant to do in a scout. And there's our 12T and 1390 running up the middle to theirs. We'll see how that goes. But I decide to join Circumflexes and Versatonic, and I should mention this is one from the stream. They're both in Tier 9s. Circon's got his Yak Tiger and Versy's in the E75, both very good tanks. So I come up here, this side with them, and actually this might seem stupid because this is a whole group of our tanks facing probably a whole group of their tanks. But I know there's probably quite a few on the 1-2 line, so I figure the guys here are going to be occupied with shooting at our friendlies, and I can sneak through and maybe get their artillery. So I'm going to do something a bit risky, but I've seen that there's at least the Yak Tiger 8.8 is looking my way, and he tries shooting me a couple of times and he misses. And this is where I felt I felt very vulnerable driving across there. The lack of the speed, a few more kmh would have been nicer. But there we go, there's their RT. I'm going to try and work my way around, but no, Circon actually snipes him. But that's good, that's their artillery down. And this is actually a prime opportunity to get round behind these guys and snipe them from the rear a little bit and just cause a bit of distraction. And this is the same 57mm gun that the T-50-2 had, so it's not bad. See there, Circon facing off against the T-50, who's just sitting there. Yeah. Aha! I spy a tank destroyer. I spy a Foch. This could be fun. There's also an IS, which is a bit more tricky. But the Foch is, when you're in a scout, a tank destroyer is yeah, especially if they're kind of in the open and they can't back up against cover. Can't pen his frontal weak spots, so I'm going to back off. And I'm wondering if he's going to come for me, which he does. And you'll see that this thing, yeah, it's less fast than the T-50-2. But it's still fast enough, I think, and it accelerates well enough. And acceleration is very important in a scout, how fast you can get where you're going. So here we go. I'm going to flank around this guy. And this is a good situation because there's plenty of friendlies nearby as well. And he's going to pull forward. He knows he's dead at this point, so he's just going to try and fire at that T-44, get some last damage in. There we go. I managed to get the kill. Yeah, we're just sweeping up now. they vastly outnumbered our tanks on the 1-2 line, but our tank destroyers held them back quite nicely, and they completely failed to capitalise on that advantage in numbers. So we had them, basically. And I helped myself a lot by being in a platoon in this team with two very good players, and Circle and Versi are both very good. So they know that's not a bad idea as a scout. Is if you're with a couple of good players, and what kind of platoon you go in with is, you might go in with a couple of RT, in which case you've you've got at least one artillery that's watching where you're going. And in this case, it was, well, it's unlikely either Circle or Versi would be playing high tier artillery. So in this case, it was just a pair of tier 9s, and I just fancied giving it a go, and it turned out rather well. So I will do probably a proper review at some point, but it might be a while, because I like to have a feel of a tank before I launch into a full review of it. That said, I did do the E25 preview on the test server after not that many games, but it's not like I had the time to do that many games on it, and I think I got a reasonable-ish feel of it. But that said, there's no replacement for the kind of experience of playing a tank and learning it that way. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like, you can comment, you can even subscribe. I have a Facebook page where you can follow all my latest news and where I post various screenshots and things. And as always, stay tuned for more.